This is going to be my very first YouTube video, so I'm going to see how this goes and hope for the best. So let's get started. Today we're going to talk about different fishing lures, from wacky rigs, Texas rigs, shaky heads, and crankbaits, artificial crawfish, and frog lures. Bluegill tube lures, different weighted jig heads, different types of hooks. So yeah, let's get right into it. So first is, this lure is called a wacky rig. Here it is. And the whole purpose of a wacky rig is to finesse. It's a finesse presentation. It's you basically just throw it in and you bounce it around, let it sink, bounce it, pull it up, bounce it. It's most effective during spawn and post-spawn. You can also catch finicky fish with this rig, and I've caught some pretty big bass on this rig right here. The next one is a Texas rig. This one isn't a perfect one. It's kind of been sitting in my tackle box, but that's kind of what it's supposed to look like. And the whole purpose of this lure is obviously for bass fishing or inshore game fish. It can be used in various situations, including shallow or deep water, clear or murky water, and even at night. I've never used this lure at night. I've only used it during the day. And quite a one is a bluegill tube lure, which it looks like this. And you can pair these with a jig head. You just pop it through there. Just put it on the head, pull it through. Now this isn't a perfect, oh, that's pretty good. And this is what it looks like when you put the jig head in it. Now these are versatile for wide water and bottom fishing. They're good for, you can use these around rocks, logs, piers, boats, any structure that's in water. I've caught crappie on these and bluegill. I've never caught a bass on these, but the hook's pretty small. Next is a frog lure. Now I have multiple of these. This is just the only one I grabbed. These are topwater baits, obviously. They obviously mimic a frog. Now these, you can throw them in preferably lily pad areas, grassy areas, or under low-hanging trees, like right on the shore, and kind of drag it into the water. Now to do this, you just pop it, let it sit, pop it, let it sit. And I've caught good bass on these. The next one is a twisty tail lure. You pair these with jig heads too. These are perfect for intimidating schooling fish, and these are effective in bodies of water with a lot of fish pressure, which means there's a lot of fish in the lake and it's overpopulated. Now these you can pair with a jig head too. Put it on like so. Now this ain't gonna be perfect. Oh, that's what it looks like with a jig head on it. And I've caught small bass on these, crappie and bluegill fish. You use hooks like these or circle hooks. I prefer these type of hooks. Put it in the, like that. Put it in, twist it up, Push it down. Now these are for bass. I've only caught bass on these. I'm sure other people's caught other species of fish, but with these, you just throw it out there and just cast it out there, reel it, let it sit, reel it, let it sit. And I've caught, not big bass, but I've caught fish on this type of lure. These are my favorite type of soft plastic lures right here. Now let's get on to the crank blades and stuff. Now I don't have a lot of, I don't use these very much at all. But you see this bill right here? The bill determines how deep it goes. See, this one on the right is a deep diver. This one on the left doesn't dive as deep as this one. Now I don't use crankbaits very much, but my dad has caught bass, walleye, and trout on these. He's caught pike on these. I don't think he's ever caught salmon or anything. Here's another one. This one's about a medium size compared to these. There's them side by side. And then here's another twisty tail. This one's a lot smaller compared to this one. This one's for smaller bluegill, smaller crappie. You could probably catch a bass on this one. I never have, but you could. I've caught crappie and bluegill on these. So that sums up my video. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya.